everybody to the Show. This is a show where we have two topics about whatever we want to talk about. Sometimes the first one's serious. Most of the time they're both kind of funny. So that's it. Yeah. So the first topic that we're gonna do for today is, you want to do your favorite album?
Favorite album?
Yeah,
favorite album. Favorite album.
So your favorite album. You want to go first?
Sure. Sure. It's tough though.
You listen to more music than I do.
Yeah, which makes it
way
tougher.
More. Yeah, I know, way better.
But probably just due to volume listened to goes the Daft Punk Discovery album. Simply because since I found that album once a week.
Life.
I don't even know if it's I just listen to it all the time. Like it's great for when I'm just playing something and I don't like it's not a storyline game or anything.
I mean, they're
it's
like
great background.
It's like up tempo beats and stuff. Like
most of the time, it's house music.
Yeah. I think I've only heard like 2 of their songs.
I mean, you probably heard like Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger.
Okay, 3 of their songs.
And then like One More Time. And you probably heard Get Lucky.
Get Lucky is like the most popular song for them.
I mean, now.
Yeah. They're a good band. I don't know. That was like the only song that I heard like that one year when it came out.
Yeah, I mean.
So it was like that song that was just like.
They got a lot of.
Nice.
When Kanye sampled that Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger.
Mm-hmm.
That's when a lot of people found out about him, but I like obscure ass shit.
Yeah. Any runner-ups? Any ones that
runner-ups
that you just like listen to all the time?
Man.
I'm just saying.
Wu-Tang Enter the 36 Chambers.
Wu-Tang, you going with the Wu-Tang?
Oh yeah, I love Enter the 36 Chambers. I'll throw Dark Side of the Moon up there just because I've been listening to that for longer than I can literally remember.
I know a lot of people might give me shit for this. I don't think I've ever been like a huge Wu-Tang fan like at all.
Hey dude, I love Wu-Tang.
No, but
so
I just like know a lot of people like that just like Wu-Tang a lot.
I mean, I know a lot of people that say they like Wu-Tang a lot, but you don't.
Well, yeah,
can't even name all the members.
Yeah, but there's a lot of members. Like
there's like eight important ones.
Exactly, just 8, but there's a couple more.
There's Capadonna. I could forgive somebody if they don't name Capadonna.
See, I don't even know like all of them. Like,
you got the RZA, you got the Jizza, you got Old Dirty Bastard, you got Method Man, you got Ghostface Killer, Raekwon. Missing one. Inspect the Deck.
So Wu-Tang. Mine's pretty easy. Forest Hill Drive.
That album's dope.
I mean, that whole entire album. Like, J. Cole's already my favorite rapper of all time, which we could do that another time, but yeah. That whole album. I mean, I liked all his albums. I didn't like his first album that much.
What's the name of that one?
Cold World.
Yeah.
I didn't like that album as much as people did. Like, that was his breakout album. First album. The first, like, whatever. There's great songs on that one. Nobody's Perfect. It was probably my favorite on that album.
Even like the female songs on that album.
Yeah.
To be honest. I mean, I like the album.
Yeah, I mean, he had a different flavor to it when he started it, and he had it. Like,
I started really liking him when he did like.
Born Sinner has my favorite song from him, which is Forbidden Fruit.
I was gonna say that's my bitch.
Yeah, so that's my favorite song by him.
Fucking Tribe Called Quest. I love some of the Tribe Called Quest albums too. Goddamn, they're so good.
But I would say Born Sinner and most definitely Forest Hill Drive is like the best album that I've ever heard. Like, I don't listen to as much music as you do, but like I followed him since he's been doing his mixtapes.
He's also doing it at the same time as like Kendrick, and Schoolboy. Both of them have had ridiculous albums.
Yeah.
And then you had like A$AP Rocky's last 2 albums have been really, really good.
I don't listen to rap as much as you do, but there's that rap beef going on between Drake and Eminem. And people got mad at me because I was like, I just want Drake to win. Even though I don't think he could. He obviously can't win it all. But I don't really like Eminem that much. So, like.
I mean, I think he's been pretty cheesy ever since he, like, stop using drugs. As bad as that is, like he stopped popping pain pills and he just not been as great.
I feel like Eminem.
I mean,
got,
his best stuff was when he was Slim Shady, and like his whole. When I like Eminem the
persona.
most, yeah, is when he's doing the Slim Shady persona, and he just goes off on them wild tangents about like just all this crazy ass shit. Like he's not rapping serious at all.
Yeah.
When he's not rapping serious is when he's rapping his best.
Like there was people who like didn't like Eminem until like 2012, 13, and I was like, there was like a lot of people who didn't like him, and when he came back after like the whole entire stuff.
Yeah, with like relapse and recovery.
Yeah, and like after he like came back and he had like a couple songs that were just really hot with like other people were just like, he's the best rapper in the world. But I'm like, do you guys not know that like I always say like 5 of his albums were just like straight trash. Like, and even he admits it. Like he's like I've had like really 3 horrible ones and 2 that were just like trying to get him out there because I was super popular. He's like, but like really his like first 3 albums are like.
Yeah. I'd say I give him 4. I give him 4. All right. I mean, 3 are really good.
Yeah.
4th is and then it just goes to.
Yeah, and like so like people were like, oh, I've always been an Eminem fan. I'm like, you can't even name me all of his albums. And on top of that, like he got a resurgence. And it's not a bad thing. I mean, there's a bunch of people who like go away for a couple years, come back.
I'd love if people start listening to classic hip hop again.
Yeah.
But like that's why I throw them in the late '90s, early 2000s, good hip hop group.
Mm-hmm.
Just like people claim Outkast, and it's like, have you listened to anything other than like B.O.B. and the whole like the like 3 songs where and you're like. Because they're old school stuff where it's like Atlians and all that jazz is like, it's when they're so good.
What's Lupe Fiasco's first album?
I wasn't that big of a Lupe fan, but
I'm trying to think of it. It might have been his second album that I really liked most of the songs from it. And then I gotta give out.
I don't know. He's like a conscientious rapper, but I don't think he's as good as J. Cole or Kendrick.
No. So. But and then Kanye. I mean, he's just had like so many good albums. I mean, I think
I really don't like this. What was Life of Pablo?
Yeah, that one was okay, but College Dropout.
Oh, dude, every single thing before that, the whole album's good.
Yeah,
the whole album, even fucking Yeezus. I don't give a shit what anybody.
Oh yeah,
that album's dope.
There's some songs on there that I didn't.
There's
like
a handful that I like, but there's a few, but I still think they're good. Unlike on Life of Pablo, where I'm listening to a song.
There's a lot of.
I don't like this song, and I think it's trash.
Yeah, there's a lot of songs on there. Like, there's a lot of songs on there, and I think he just was like, I need money, so I need to give people like something.
Well, he got fucked out of his money because he was stupid. Because he put it on Tidal, and he was like, yeah, if you want to listen to this, you need a Tidal subscription.
Yeah.
But then they had the free 1-week subscription, and then after that, they were gonna release it. But then there's a whole people that didn't want the Tidal subscription, so they just pirated it because they were like, well, I would have bought it, but you didn't put it out there. And then there was the people that did the 1-week Tidal free subscription, canceled it, and bought the album when it came out.
Yeah.
So like, he just lost a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
If he would have just done an album release, he would have made his money back.
Mm-hmm.
But no, he did all this stupid shit with trying to make a music streaming service.
But yeah, I think College Dropout and what's the one after that one?
There's College Dropout. There's Homecoming. Homecoming?
No.
I have to pull out my
I
phone.
can't remember, but
Yeah.
I just remember College Dropout just having like so many, like every single song was just like amazing on
His
that.
first 3 are really, really, really good.
Yeah.
His first 3 albums.
Anybody else you can think of? This has a really great album.
Really,
I'm sure
really
there's a
great
lot of
album.
people out there like, oh, you haven't mentioned this person, but like, I'm more of like a rap R&B type person, so like I can't really.
If we're talking about rock,
I would say one of my favorite albums in the last year was from Phoenix. Was it 1906 or something like that?
I'm trying to think. I really like.
Or no. That was the song on there. The album was Amadeus Wolfgang, Phoenix. And I really like that album. Like
I really like. Honestly,
People are
the
probably
Science
gonna-
album from Incubus. Like a lot of people know who Incubus is from like a handful of really popular songs, but if you listen to the Science album, they do not sound like because that was the first album. They don't sound like any of their other stuff at all. Like you can tell it's the singer's voice, but it's not soft and melodic. What else? Californication by the Red Hot Chili Peppers, really, really, really good. Just quite a few of them. I mean, actually, now that I think Stadium Arcadium by Red Hot Chili Peppers has a few really, really good albums. You have Mother's Milk, Californication, Stadium Arcadium. Then there's Foo Fighters I like a lot. They have
Shout out to Thriller.
Oh yeah, Thriller.
And you gotta shout out Thriller. Like
I don't know. I like Michael Jackson. I just don't listen to him as much as.
no, I mean I don't.
Then again, I had Michael Jackson Fridays in the warehouse, and that was great, dude.
Yeah, Thriller it's just one of those albums. I mean, I think most of his albums were good. Like Bad Album was really good. His first album.
We're just talking about '80s music, and it's not where I thrive. Unless it's like Metallica or Megadeth. Megadeth.
Yeah, it was Wolfgang Amadeus Phoenix, and it's a Phoenix album, and it was really good. It came out like a couple of years ago, I think.
You ever hear there's like this group? They're both trap artists, and they came together and made this group called like TNGHT. It's like Tonight. There's no rapping or like it's literally they just make trap beats.
Yeah.
It's a 6-song like I don't even know if it's an album, but like a mixtape. Every single one is a fucking banger, dude. It's so good. It's so good.
I don't know. I mean, J. Cole's Forest Hill Drive is definitely my favorite
Like I said,
of
then
all time.
Kendrick's like both his
I don't really like his new album.
You didn't like why I can't think of the name of his new album.
But it came out last year, and I was just
It's
like it was alright. I mean, I'm not a huge Kendrick fan. I definitely like Kendrick.
I'm a huge Kendrick fan. But I mean, I think Good Kid, Mad City is his best album.
Yeah.
And I also think, why can't I think of the name of the one before that? I can think of the cover as like the fucking Bible and shit on it, but I can't even come up with the name of it. But that album was good. And the one before that, which was technically a mixtape, is also really good, which was his first release as Kendrick Lamar instead of K. Dot.
I would give a shout out to Drake, but I feel like,
hey dude, I liked him when he first came out, and then he hit me really hard with that like I'm gonna appeal to them girl shit. I'm like, I can't feel you, Drake. And then he just started releasing some really hard shit the last few years, and I'm like, I'm back on board with you, bro. I feel you.
His new album, Views. I was like, I was listening to it, and I'm like, all right, you have like some good songs on here, but I feel like he's trying to get like this reggae type feel to it to like make it you can like party to it, like it's like party club music. And I'm just like, is that really? And then you want to battle Eminem after you release like this party mix? Like that's what your next step is to battle
dude,
like somebody
like
whatever. But yeah,
that dude. Like every modern rapper coming out now, like doesn't actually do rap battles.
Yeah.
So then you're gonna go at one of the goats. That's like probably arguably the best rap battler to ever actually hit major popularity. It doesn't really seem like. I mean, granted, I don't think he's gonna make like an Ether because that's probably the best diss track I've heard in my life. Anytime you start your song with "fuck Jay-Z," "bet on my dick," goddamn.
which he still lost that.
Who? Nas?
Yeah.
Oh, I think Nas buried him, dude.
He did, but he still like it was like a deciding factor, like Jay-Z. That's why it's like the whole Illuminati thing, like Jay-Z's in it, because like he won that when he clearly lost it. It's like one of those cases where like they're like people were like, oh, Jay-Z's was better. And I'm like, how was it better?
Hell no, it ain't
Nobody
better.
Nobody can even name Jay-Z's diss album to Nas. Like
No.
that's how bad it was.
And I didn't name Illmatic. That's a sin. That is a great sin. I can't believe that almost slipped my mind. 'Cause I love. That's actually. It's definitely up there with like 36 Chambers and shit. Like I love that album.
Yeah, I actually do have a lot of songs from that on my like playlist.
Like that's one of the few albums that no matter where I am or what I'm doing, when a song from that album doesn't matter what track comes on, I'm not skipping it.
Yeah.
Straight up not. Like every single one, not even. Except for this one, like all the tracks are so good.
But that's our favorite albums. But yeah, so next topic that we're gonna go to is fast food. So like everybody likes fast food, and like there's gonna be people who won't like fast food, but like it's fast
Depends
food.
what we need to first set up what qualifies as fast food. Is fast food only stuff that you can hit through the drive-through, or is like a Chipotle or Subway considered fast food because you're in and out really quick because it's almost like a food stand style?
I would say that those qualify as one. I would say let's stick more to the
Traditional,
the drive-through
fast
ones.
food.
Chipotle to me is like it's.
Hey, dude, if Chipotle had a drive-through,
Here's the thing about Chipotle, and why like Steak and Shake is like on that same level.
hey, I love Steak and Shake.
Sometimes it takes you forever to get those lines. Like I feel like it's not like.
I mean, when I go to, I've never actually been in a Steak and Shake line. When I go to Steak and Shake, it's 3 a.m. I'm on my way back from Cleveland at a bar, and I just want some food and a milkshake.
Yeah.
And we just stop at Steak and Shake because the DD's had enough at this point.
But just like the ones that everybody knows, Arby's, Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King, Sonic.
Sonic is dope.
I don't know if I really consider Five Guys.
I consider Five Guys because most people would consider that one place in California that they're all
In-N-Out Burger.
In-N-Out. Which I've talked to people that have had that, and they basically said it's almost exactly. No, they said it's almost exactly like an Eddie's burger. So if you've eaten Eddie's Grill at all, you basically have somewhat of an expectation.
That's bad then.
I mean, it's not bad. It's good. It's overpriced.
Yeah,
it's good.
I don't know really what my favorite fast food place would be, or what's like the best fast food place. I guess pizza counts too. Like,
yeah,
it gets delivered to you, but some of them have drive-through.
If we count Chinese food hands down.
I don't know if I would count Chinese food because there's no.
They do China Garden delivered for a little bit.
There's no like actual like Chinese brand.
Oh,
that's like in everything. You know what I mean? Like in every state.
Yeah, but
a bunch of different cities.
Every town, even small or large, has at least a Chinese food place. Everyone's named different. They're usually like Jade Garden, China Garden, Hong Kong something.
I don't think I would count Chinese food for that. I don't know. Chinese restaurants in particular. Like if it was like something like we have like the Menor Mall and it has like that Japanese place.
That place is good.
And it's like really fast and you
I go there.
Out.
I go there every day. Every time I'm in Menor Mall, I gotta be there. But I don't know.
Carl's Jr.
Carl's Jr. What is it named? Hardee's and other places?
Yeah, Hardee's. I don't get the point of that.
Oh, well, that's because East Coast has Carl Jr.'s, and when they opened up on the West Coast, that was already taken, I think, in California or something, so then they opened up Hardee's. Now there's just both of them sometimes in this, I don't even know. It's almost as stupid as the Starbucks across from Starbucks things that happen, but...
Yeah, I don't know about that. But just the traditional ones, like...
I'd give it up.
Traditional, let's keep it traditional.
Pretty big fan of Wendy's. I think when it comes to fast food chicken, like strictly old school like style fast food, they probably have the best in my opinion. And their new natural cut fries are fucking dank. They beat out curly fries, but just a little. For me.
My like staple for a fast food place is just like a cheeseburger with bacon on it.
I'm actually really happy about Wendy's option in that department too.
And they have
wood smoked bacon.
They have the best one other than McDonald's. I mean, Burger King has like this stacker.
Dude, when Burger King has those angry Whoppers, those things are fucking good. Those things are really good.
But like McDonald's doesn't have one. McDonald's has. They had it like for a little bit.
You don't know what keeps McDonald's in the game? Their breakfast. That's it.
Yes.
That's it.
McGriddles. I know a lot of McGriddles get a lot of hate. I love McGriddles. Like McGriddles are the bomb.
Man.
Burger King used to have good breakfast. They used to have.
Yeah, when I was like in grade school.
Yeah, I remember I used to stay at a buddy's of mine, and like he would be like, "Hey, my dad's gonna go pick up Burger King. You trying to get some?" And I was like, "Yeah, we would go. We just go get it." And I would just be like the happiest person in the world, get 2 sandwiches. I don't even remember what the sandwich was either. It was just like so delicious. We would get it every time that I stayed at his house, and then it would just like disappear. It's like they had that like gimmick like maybe like 4 or 5 years ago where they're like, Burger King breakfast is back. and nobody gave a damn about it. They're just like, what are you talking about, dude? Like, I thought you always had it. And they're like, no, you get $1 coffee and $1 sandwich. And I'm just like, you ain't gonna beat Burger King. Like, when do what Wendy's is. Wendy's is out of the breakfast game because they just like, there's no way they're competing.
But they also do I love the fact that they have chili.
Yes.
They have baked potatoes. Both are delicious. I could put chili on my baked potato, which is fantastic.
They got like the salad that they give you, like the little
Their
tortilla.
salads are actually pretty dope.
Yeah.
Like I remember, because I like that's the thing is I worked there and I wasn't grossed out by the food process.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, this place isn't that bad. And I can't say that about every place. Like
Burger King, I think, has the best chicken sandwich.
do you think so? I don't know. I'm a huge fan of that spicy chicken sandwich.
I just like the long burger, like the long chicken
Oh wait,
sandwich.
are you talking about the ones that had the 2 for $5?
Yes.
Dude, I couldn't do that. I started eating it and it was like,
They do get salty after a while. Like, if you just keep eating it.
Yeah.
Like, well, I worked last year at
because when I worked in Solon, we would always hit up different spots on break.
I worked in Bedford at a garden center, and like the Wendy's was kind of far away from us, and like the McDonald's was too. So like the thing that I stayed to more was like the Burger King was like a real quick drive. I get it, come back, get to eat it.
Jimmy John's. Have you ever had Jimmy
Never
John's?
had Jimmy John's ever.
Oh my god, dude. Like, first off, literally, I've never been, even when there was a line, I've never gone to a Jimmy John's and been in there for more than 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I hear. It's just like the fastest place.
And the other
ever.
place is the food's delicious. Like, you're thinking like cold cuts. I've never actually truly had a delicious cold cut sandwich. That changed when I went to Jimmy John's. I was like, damn, dude, this place makes Subway its bitch. Like,
I'm not. See, a lot of people hate Subway now. Like it was super popular when they did the $5 foot long.
Yeah.
Like super popular. Then as
because
soon
it
as
was a
they,
$5 sandwich,
yeah,
dude.
like, and as soon as everybody got hooked onto it, then they were like, oh, well, everything's back to like 7 something or whatever. And there's a couple that are $5 still, but they're really like $5.50. And then you like, I like me when I have like what makes a fast food place great.
I'm just angry
is the
because they no
sides.
longer have their like was it a red onion chicken teriyaki sandwich thing? It was dank.
I like their buffalo chicken, and they got rid of that as well. And I used to get like the
Now their cheesesteaks are good, but I'm not paying $9 for a cheesesteak sandwich when I can just
Yeah.
go get like a burrito or something that's way more filling.
Taco Bell. We didn't even talk about Taco Bell. Taco Bell is like the king
Taco
of,
Bell
like,
used to be my staple, but like I ate it too long. Because when I first moved out, I would generally get off work at like 1 a.m.
Yeah.
So we didn't have that much food at my place. So it would be like, all right, it's 2 and 3 in the morning now. Where can we eat? Our options were Taco Bell, the 24-hour Subway and Pilot, or Waffle House. So like those 3,
Yeah.
I've eaten the shit out of. But I am a huge fan of Waffle House, and they're like, you can get that like triple hash browns with all the stuff on it for like under $5. You're
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's great.
And I think that's why I consider Steak and Shake one. It's like a fast food place because they do have a drive-through.
Yeah,
It does take a little bit when you go through the drive-through.
the
But like
fries are actually pretty dank.
the fries are good, and then I like how you could just do anything. Like you put chili on it, you can put like just cheese, you can do cheese and bacon. Like you could just get like bacon on it. Like it's just like really.
I've
good.
never actually been through the Steak and
Vinegar,
Shake
salt,
drive-thru,
vinegar, a lot of
except
people-
for to get a milkshake, because my mom loves their milkshakes. So like,
I mean, they are the milkshake king. Like I don't know anybody who does it the way they do it, as fast as they do it and stuff like that. Like I can't think of another chain that like Arby's has it and like Burger King has like smoothies and like milkshakes and stuff, but they don't put an emphasis like.
dude, Wendy's has the best lemonade and tea, hands down. Have you ever had their like wild berry lemonade or tea?
Yes, I have.
Oh,
They're pretty good.
god damn, that shit's delicious.
Um,
I remember I was doing it like we had the strawberry stuff for the what are they frosties or whatever, and we had that and I was like, dude, wouldn't this be great in lemonade? And I'd been doing that for a while, and then we came out to wild berry and I was doing that, and then they're like, oh yeah, now we have new wild berry lemonades and teas, and I was like, I've been doing that for fucking years.
I will give out
Same with
a
like the
shout out
nacho
to
cheese on their sandwiches.
forgot about KFC, Popeyes, Church of Chicken.
Fuck the rest of them. KFC. When they had that double down, like everybody's always like, who would eat that? Me. Just fucking 2 pieces of chicken, some bacon and cheese. Shit was delicious.
It was pretty good. I mean, I used to work at KFC, so I used to experiment with everything.
And the
Famous
mashed
bowls.
potatoes.
Yeah.
I understand their gravy is like just fucking made with probably some water and powdered gravy. But I can drink that
It is.
shit.
It is.
I can fucking. They should sell it.
Yeah.
KFC gravy in a powder pack.
I'm sure they do in some countries.
Dude,
States.
I would buy the shit out of it, cause like I've had powdered gravy before, and it does not taste like KFC gravy. Let me tell you what.
I used to make that. None. It's weird because I get a lot of people say that stuff. Like their sides are amazing, and I'm like, they're amazing, but they're like so like they're just powder. Like most of it's just powdered stuff. Like I remember having like a little tank full of hot water, like super scalding hot water, and you would use that in the mashed potatoes. And then there was like same right next to it was like a butter one where just melted butter could just come straight out of that thing. You put it on the biscuits, all that stuff. It was really good. I used to do some crazy experiments there. Desserts though, I would give it to McDonald's as a dessert. I think their pies are really good. The apple pies are just like so underrated there, and then they have hot fudge sundaes, and those are good.
Hot fudge sundaes. I'm trying to think dessert. I've never really gone to fast food for dessert.
I mean, sometimes I'd be like, you know what I really want? Apple pie, and I'm like, where can I get it the fastest? And I'm like McDonald's, and then I would go there.
I've never been like that.
Or like sometimes I want
my favorite. If I'm like I want pie, I want raspberry or blackberry pie. I'm like, it's gonna make me a pie.
I will give out a shout out to like the Frosties. Taco Bell has some pretty decent whatever, like decent like desserts and shit. Like
I just get Crunch Wraps.
Um,
When they had that like between the hours of 2 for $5, these little things or those loaders were $1. I murdered them, dude.
They bring it back.
I murdered them.
They bring it back every once in a while, and I'm just like, I gotta go there and get it.
Dude,
they had like these hot ones, like they like every.
I'll always remember when like you could go there, and like all their burritos were like 69 to 99 cents.
Yes.
I still remember
like
it was
that,
one of the first times I hung out with them, and we walk in there and like, oh man, please don't have a big order, and we just slap a 20 on there, and we're like, as many burritos as this will get us. So we got 26 burritos for $20, and you're like yeah.
And now they have that.
And they were half-pound burritos too, so you're like 13 pounds. Yeah, it was too good.
It was. They were like, now it's like what, $1 for some of those, even a little bit more.
Yeah, dude.
They're not as filled.
5-layer burritos were 89 cents. Now they're like $1.40 or something like that.
I only go to Taco Bell when like I really need a burrito. Like
I only go to Taco Bell when it's fucking 3 in the morning. I'm like,
really
goddamn, I'm hungry, and I don't want to go to Waffle House and sit down.
Shout out, we got a Compadres Express out here now.
Oh yeah, I mean I can't go there when it's I can.
Yeah, but I'm saying
that is why I don't go to Taco Bell anymore.
Yes, exactly. I go there now, and I'm like, why would I ever go to Taco Bell and spend $8 there? Like me and my girlfriend will spend like $19 at Taco Bell.
You got a half chorizo, half chicken burrito yet?
No.
You should get it.
But the one place that I really didn't like as a fast food place for a while was Arby's. I couldn't get down with Arby's for like a while. Like
I love.
I
love roast beef.
They have their chicken and bacon Swiss that I really like.
No, I mean, if I go to Arby's, I'm getting a roast beef sandwich. That's it.
I feel like it's like I can have that at home. That's what I think.
You have roast beef sandwiches?
I could. But
I think burgers are easier to make
shout
than roast beef.
Shout out
Sonic.
No, I'm saying shout out in Arby's though to their jalapeno poppers. They make some good jalapeno
They do.
poppers.
They also make some dank ass mozzarella sticks.
Yeah, they do that too. They always give me that like that cherry or what is it like? It's like a berry sauce with the freaking jalapeno poppers. Like I don't want this crap.
I didn't even know they had a berry.
Yeah,
sauce.
it's like a berry sauce. I don't even know what it is. And they're like, they always ask me. They're like, you want the berry sauce? And I'm like, no. And then it's in my bag every single time. I'm like, what's the matter with you? And then I want to like mention Chick-fil-A, even though they're not open on Sundays.
Disappointment. I don't even like Chick-fil-A that much.
You know?
Mm-mm.
They're okay.
I find them overpriced. That's why I was like, oh man, a sandwich is good, but it's not fucking $8.
I don't know. Chick-fil-A is like, it's that like that one place that's like, it's all chicken sandwiches, which like is weird to me. That there's this like you go to like McDonald's or Wendy's.
It's from the South, yo.
Yeah, but it's like, and then they have all these different
South
sandwiches.
Has a better love for chicken than us.
But they have like all these different sandwiches, and you're just like, so this one has pickles and this one doesn't, and you're charging me like this much more money for pickles on much, and then this one is like a deluxe version of this one, so it has like lettuce and tomatoes, like that makes no sense. And this one has cheese on it.
You can easily just make a single sandwich and be like, so what do you want on it?
Yeah, like I don't know. I feel like they should just like. I mean, there's a lot of people who like chicken. No, they're chicken tenders. Best chicken tenders by far over any other place.
Oh, I don't know. I'll try 'em.
They're really good. Like they're amazing.
I mean, chicken tenders. Chicken tenders to me are the white girl cop out, dude.
They are.
Like every time you go to a restaurant. All right, what do you want? Well, they'll pick these chicken tenders. And you're like, we go to a nice Italian restaurant. There's
Yeah.
all this shit on the menu, and you pick chicken tenders. The fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, but fast food.
It's like someone ordering a steak at fucking Red Lobster. Why even go to Red Lobster?
Yeah. Unless you get the steak with like the lobster.
Well, unless
That's
you're
different.
going with some friends and you're like, oh, I guess I'll just cop out and get a steak because I don't like seafood.
Yeah.
Might as well just not go.
Exactly. But yeah, fast food. Everybody likes fast food. There's not one person on this planet that does not go to a fast food place at least once a month.
But it's like, do they like it or are they settling?
They're definitely settling,
Exactly.
but
Because like if the option is like, my mom just made a 3-course meal when I get home or some fast food, like,
well, yeah. But I'm saying
fuck
like
that shit. I don't got time.
everybody likes it because it's so convenient.
Yeah, I don't got time.
Because I think this happens to me a lot too, where I'm like, you eat it and then I'm like, don't have it for a couple like weeks or like a couple days, and I'm like, man, I really want a baconator, and I'm like, I just want to like I'll be like, I want a burger.
That happens to me with burritos though.
Yeah,
So
but I'll be like,
it's so worth. It's like a baby sitting in my stomach.
but I'm like, man, I really want a burger. I need something filling. I'm gonna go to Wendy's, and then like I go there and I'll get it, and I'll be like, oh, this is so horrible. Why'd I eat all that grease? Another place that gives me a lot of grease hangovers is what I call them, Mr. Heroes. But they have the best French fries in the world.
See, I still give it up to Wendy's, but Mr. Hero does have that fucking Roman burger.
The Roman burger is.
Have you ever made your own Roman burgers?
Yes, I make my
They
own
come
Roman
out
burgers
way better, dude.
all the time. All the time, I make my own Roman burgers.
Let me know next time you make some Roman burgers. Dude.
And I make them with turkey, like ground turkey, and they come out really good. Place that like
My mom.
place that
So
duplicated
pissed.
theirs is Panini's. They duplicated that, and it's really good.
I fucking love paninis in general.
Yeah.
Like just not the like just paninis.
Yeah.
They're a food item. They're so goddamn good, dude. Pita bread better than all other bread.
All other bread.
All other bread.
I don't know, man. I really like
I love
really-
sourdough.
I really like French bread.
I mean, I like it, but I just like fresh bread in general.
I mean, I like fresh bread, but like if you can give me a fresh French bread, like
sourdough. My Opie has this like really hard bread, and I have no idea what it's called. And I know it sounds like you're like hard bread, but it's so good because like
I mean, crackers
it's
are
really
like hard
chewy
bread,
and
so.
stuff. It's not like it's like it makes a thud sound when you hit it. It's like, dum, dum, dum. But like and it's really chewy, but it's
Like, it's one
really
of those
good
things
as
like
a
fire,
side.
but as soon as it like gets in your mouth, it like starts to like.
yeah when you like it gives you something to chew on. And the more you chew, it gets softer and
Yeah,
softer.
yeah.
And it's like a nice side on like a breakfast or something. Put some jam on that bitch.
Some jam. I think we'll end the show on that note. Jam on that bitch. So that was the O Show, episode 2. Favorite musician, or no, favorite album,
Favorite
and
album.
I guess
Fast
just
food.
I guess just fast food. We didn't really pick a fast food without changing.
Wendy's. Told you at the
I
beginning.
mean,
It goes up to Wendy's or Jimmy John's.
it was a jam on that bitch.